Ladies and gentlemen, we were investigating. Now, there are two sides, two sides before we go to the robbery in Palmis, because still putting it together. I did well today, and I have a bomb to drop on that, but this robbery, this murder took place yesterday, but it's real funny. It's real funny, I'm telling you. Real funny. It's concerning the coconut vendor shot dead while dumping shells at at Project Road in Barrackpore on Thursday, 23rd October. A 34-year-old coconut vendor was shot and killed on Thursday night while dumping coconut shells along the Project Road, Ramsabad Trace, Barrackpore. The deceased has been identified as Michael Seeraj of number 37 Pancham Trace, Rochard Road, Barrackpore. According to police report, around 7:35 p.m. on Thursday, October 20, 2025, Seeraj and others man went to the area in Seeraj white Isuzu 3-ton truck, registration TDU 9919, to dispose of coconut shells. While there, they were dumping the load. He told the police he heard several loud explosions, so they went to dump the load, and a man come and kill them. But at first, I am taking you to where Siraj live and what I found out. And who vex? This is what I gather. After that, I will come back to me and I will take you to where it happened. And that is where we will talk. Let's go to where Siraj live. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is very interesting, this connection with the coconut man. I don't believe robbery was the motive because I'm investigating it. Now, let me just give you the facts on this coconut man. He's sold by Gulf City there, right? Coconut vendor ambush killer near Project Road, Barrackpore. He went to dump shells, $2,300, and he had about $2,300, but he was supposed to give a guy $2,000. Now, so 34-year-old vendor was shot and killed on Thursday night while dumping coconut shells along the Project Road, Ramsabad Trace, Barrackpore. The deceased has been identified as Michael Seeraj of number 37 Pancham Trace, Rochard Road, Barrackpore. This is Pancham Trace we are here. We are in Pancham Trace. This is Pancham Trace here. This is the house here. Seeraj and another man went to the area in Seeraj white Isuzu 3-ton truck, the registration TDU 9919, to dispose coconut shell. While they were dumping the load, he told the police he heard several loud explosions and ran in the scene in fear. He later went to Barrackpore Police Station. So he had another person with him. He had another person. Officer Cicharan and WPC Dyer responded. And they found Siraj truck park facing north. That was it. So he died there. So this is his house here. But this is the house here. Just walk in, see who we can meet here. So he's a cell by Gulf City there. So he have a lot of cameras. He had a lot of cameras here, but they had, strange enough, yeah? Strange enough. You got, strange enough. He will put the strange enough, he will put the coconuts here. Now, he had made mention that two people wanted to rob him, yeah? But he had a little friend down the road. And he made mention that two boys, Peter and Brad, I don't know who's to carry coconut for him, Peter and Brad, he made mention that they wanted to rob him or some kind of thing to that effect. But again, now this is what we heard, yeah? This is in no way to vex with nobody. It had reports about him selling little thing to neighbor people around here, little block and thing, little cocaine and thing. A little sniff. It had people is to come, pick it up, and bust out. But not a big thing, but the idea, a lot of neighbors and a lot of people around here were fully aware of that. So sometimes you have to, sometimes it doesn't like, a lot of people don't like when, you tell them these things and you say, well, we're looking at that angle, but it had reports in the police station. That will be, what station that will fall under? Barrackpore Police Station. That people went and call 999 and all kind of thing about that. And then he said, at one time, he said Peter and Bradley want to kill him. They want to rob him. He said they want to rob him. So he said, put the coconut here. And because why they never did it here? Why they never kill him here? It had reports about him selling stuff here, selling like little drugs and things, and people used to come in this road and buy. I myself got a little information. I had information on this road already. So I went on also. It was our next thing to this too. He and his wife had a little fallout. But he says he only recently started selling a little thing. He and his wife fall out. But it's a good house. It's a good house. It has potential. It's a nice piece of land. It's a nice house. It has ceiling. Let me just go. Nobody come to take up nothing. The place open. You know? Hello? Right, so why they never come and deal with him here? I will tell you why. I want to tell you why they never deal with him. It's an ideal place for you to get some shots, Pan this camera around so for me, please. Watch it. Pan this camera on the other side also. No, if you go back to the left, you can go so. So you don't have to move, right? Move so slow. Right? It had cameras, he put up real cameras. Because he cannot smell the rat too. Watch. He put cameras there. Watch. He put two cameras, he put a camera facing here. So he real camera, put cameras so you can't go wrong. Right? You can't go wrong. He put cameras all over. He put cameras all over. He put cameras all over. Right? All right, his clothes. So he was selling a little thing. He used to sell. He used to sell a little thing. He used to sell a little thing. Cool, cool, cool. You have a nice house. There's a lot of money. There's a 100,000. Could be more than that. Yeah. Could be more than that. This here again wet. Yes, the plaster up and fix up your but it's a house it have wood. So he and his wife did break up. But then when they break up now, he pick up a friend, a young girl, a nice thing. Too. She live in Aripero, boy. Aripero. She live in Aripero. Yeah. So anyhow, I'll keep you posted, but it had complaints to the police. The neighbors had known he started to sell things too. They said Bradley and Peter want to rob him. Bradley and him used to work for him. He tells somebody they wanted like the planning a robbery. Because they want to ask. When man come to kill man don't leave witness. If you let go 7 shots behind a man, why you leave one man to run? When all of them come to empty coconut shells. So why leave one man? Was it that the shooters know the one man? And they're not only one man? Because he did complain about Bradley and Peter want to rob him here. Something. There is a place he accustomed throwing shells because so it had to be somebody who know the time he just go there. Because when he sell, he's gone through the shells there. So we'll go up there. So that's exactly what's going on. Anyway, break up a couple of months now. Now, me and casting aspersions on the wife, don't get me wrong, I'm just telling you, I'm just giving you the facts. Then Bradley and Peter them, he tells somebody they want to rob him. Right? That is one. And then recently, he started to sell things in the road. And they said I know recently, he started to sell little block and thing now, you know, little small things so people to come and buy the little thing and get out of it. They were coming this road and everybody in this road know what I'm talking about. So sometimes say everything have a story and he says sell by coconut man from Bayam thing. So let's go over this, clean up the place and it's a nice place. A nice place. What do you, man, how you cooking that and thing? Let's go. So after we left there and we found out that, I went to the location where all this happened. But I think in something. You watch that tonight. I know everybody's saying I don't want to talk on TV, I don't want to this, I don't. It had nothing to hide, and somebody was murdered. And believe me, we will get to the bottom of it. And the person responsible will feel the full brunt of the law. You can't go around just killing somebody, but it's strange. Look at where they went to drop that coconut. And somebody could have killed him long time. Where's all this antics thing? They gone up on a scene, they come out to throw the coconut, and then they kill him right there. Why wait? So I want to believe it didn't nobody waiting there, you know. It's a possibility too that the killer could have been in the van. Yeah. Why wait? Why all this antics thing? When there's a bad road and whatnot, and they could have come on his side and shoot him right there. But everything was so well orchestrated. So well orchestrated. It was well planned. I even visited his mother today too. I have so much to tell you, yeah? So I hear by somebody, I message the person, now the phone switch off. Alright. No problem, but I'm still running live. All those of you who are looking at us from all over the world, a special good evening to you. You make sure and get your ads. You realize that even the government is convinced. They have their ads on our show. The reach is far. But there's coconut boy in my head. Look at the scene. So ladies and gentlemen, this is in connection with coconut vendor. Alright? Michael Seeraj. So we went to his house, so I was telling you what's going on. But it has something not adding up. I couldn't understand how that fella run. He say he run to Barrackpore Police Station. This road here is Ramsabad Trace, Barrackpore. Listen to me, eh? Seeraj now, ladies and gentlemen, he would go and dump coconut shells in this road. But the road is real bad way he's go dump the coconut shells, eh? Okay? Right. So other vendors will go, and this is where they dump the coconut shells. So I want to take you to the road now. This is Ramsabad Trace. So there's a road off Ramsabad Trace, yeah? So I'm going to show you how this man get killed. Okay? He had $2,300 on him. It was around 7:35 p.m. on Thursday, that yesterday. So we in the trace now. We in the trace. Okay? In the trace we going up. The road is a little bad, yeah? So I just want to show you. I can't tape everything for you, but at least for you to understand. Right? So again, so they drove all up here. And he driving. Now he had a worker, but that not something not adding up there. Why leave the next worker? And they say the worker run to Barrackpore Police Station. You know how far Barrackpore Police Station is from here? Really, really far. So we driving, we continuing. When you reach by the street light, I am not the street light. When you reach by the street light, you have to take a left. Oh, this is what he did, eh? He had all these shells. This is where a lot of vendors go dump their shell. Coconut vendors go here and they jump the coconut shell. So he made a left. Look at the community here. So he reached into the community here. A lot of houses, but he didn't go to the houses on them. I want you to understand. That house is on your left. That house is on your left. Okay, as we go up, we have big houses here. Nice houses. Alright. Remember, there's a road off. This is a road off Ramsabad Trace, eh? But there's a trace here. But look at it. They have houses. I want people to understand. Because I'm still trying to add up how he went to Barrackpore Police Station. So they drove all up here. Police have to come back and get footage and see all who was in the van and what time. Because must have people with footage here, could see what was going on. Interview that man, very good for me. So we're going up. I want to show you something. I want to show you something because something not adding up. So they drove all up here. When you come to a Y, you keep to the left. You see the Y here? You keep to the left. Right? There's another community here. There's somebody here or something here. So we continuing. There's a more real agriculture place here, so we continuing. Watch the road straight down here. Watch the road straight down. So watch the area here. Watch the area. So we go in. Oh no, they're coming here to throw shells. Now, if this is in the dark, no man is waiting this hour in the night to come and shoot a man. He had to be lazing with somebody. Lazing with somebody that to say they are stop, they are doing nothing. Now that man know the exact time to come out in an area where it have nobody. What just I want you to understand. So you're asking if it had more people in the van, or you're asking if it had more people, or who waiting up in the hills there? Watch it and nobody again. So he passed all the house. So when they reach here now, they make a right. Watch this here, they make a right up into this area here. This is big. They make a right into this area here. This is where they go up. Look at this here. This is where they go up. So they drove all here. They drove all here. So they drove all up here. When they reach up here, they make a left. And I'll show you where they. This is where they, see, watch this. This is where this boy got killed, watch. Right up there. Let me stop right up here. How a man could come from anywhere and wait in the dark and shoot a man. So they come to offload coconuts, yeah? They came to offload coconuts. So let me show you, so we go in. So he offloading at the first heap there on your right. The first heap on your right, yeah? The first heap on your right. So tell me, how a man, watch this, how a man could run from here and reach Barrackpore Police Station, not even go by a house where we pass, or nothing. How he reach? I don't understand. That's confusing. They say the man run to Barrackpore Police Station. Who tell the gunman to wait here at that time? Gunman is waiting here, whole night up in the hills here. Watch. I want you to understand the terrain. I want you to understand the terrain. I want you to understand it. I want you to understand it. Understand the heights of everything here. Watch everything here. Watch it. All around, all around, all around. Watch it. All around. How they know that Seeraj was right here? So it had to be a real planting. It had to be a planting. Find out who was the next man in the van. I would like to speak to the next man in the van. I would like to speak to the next man in the van. I tell you, I want to talk to him. Seeraj's slippers and jersey was right here. So we're going up there and we'll come out. So watch. So a gunman come out of nowhere. Right, so now you understand how this man end up here. Who waiting on top here to kill this man? Tell me, who waiting on top to drive all so and come up here? Where you seen anybody? How a man, what? It have houses down there. Right, come. And right here is Jersey was found right across there. Look at Jersey here and everything. But we don't want to go too close because we'll have to blow and water. But anyway, Jersey and slippers was found right here. Right here he was shot. Right here they were offloading. Well, they were offloading somewhere wrong here, right there. Right, they could have been right here, and the van park right here. Gunman come out and shoot them right here. Gunman come out and shot him right, right here. Look, his slippers right here. Look, his slippers right here, watch. See, slippers right here. Look at the next one right here. Right? Look, the container. Right there? Right? So bullets right here. Some dead. What went on up here? How many people was in that van? How a man can run? Where? Show me where. Show me where. Just show me where. Just show me where. Just show me. I want somebody to show me where. Just show me from where. Who waiting up here? Who lays with man in the van? Somebody lays with the man in the van. Somebody lays, even though he said come and jump out and somebody lays with him. Somebody lays with the man in the van to wait here. Because nobody waiting like a madman to kill nobody. I just want you to understand where this man was killed. I want you to understand. Who waiting up here? Who waiting up here? That's all. That's all. So the bigger picture is who was in the van? One man, gunman killed one man, real shots, leave one man to run. Where you can run? Where you can run? So if you're running, if you come to shoot a man here, pow, and you start to run, we can, watch me. By the time you're running, shots firing. You must pick up. You must pick up one. You must the face, even though the place was dark, they reverse the van. So you pick up the shot, but where you can run? Wait, which part you running? Which part you running? So why did they leave the next one? It was no escape to get on a house, no way you could hide. They could pursue the person. So because you could fire shots here, you could pursue the next person. So that person can't get away. Or wasn't that person left for a reason? That's what you have to ask. Wasn't that person left for a reason? So we have to talk to the person who escaped. That is all. Let's go. Now, also after that, so think about it. Shahid was with him. Well, I went to talk to Shahid and Shahid switched off his phone. But you're already asking the bigger picture. This is Shahid in the van here, right? In happier times. What's Shahid in the middle? Shahid in the middle in a van, in a video. Go ahead. Right? Let the video play. That is the deceased van. Let the video play. So Shahid is a twinner. Go ahead. Did you get it there? Right? So look the deceased driving. Right? I have to take out the audio. Look Shahid in the middle. Shahid was the last man with it. Now Shahid was with him. Shahid is the boy in blue. This is the man, the coconut man. This is Sup. This is Shahid here. But the bigger picture is not something not adding up. You ask yourself before I would not talk to his mother, I would not talk to the coconut vendor mother. Come back to me. Anybody swab Barrackpore Police swab that boy? Take out it, make sure and keep his clothes and whatnot. Anybody swab him for any gun residue? Anybody swab him for gun residue? Anybody? I wonder. Remember, we don't end at 7, yeah? Look, I spoke to his mother, the mother of the coconut man. They jumped it really fast. Where we spoke to them.
About 3 weeks back, he was here.
And what he said? Come back to me.
He told me he will come back. He just come to pick.
So you'll see it after 7. But anybody swab Shahid and them, swab him to see what's going on? Anybody? I wonder if Barrackpore Police did that. We don't end at 7 o'clock, yeah? We go on till after 7. Okay? I'll give you a play at 30 seconds. Go ahead. I spoke to the mother of the coconut vendor. Go to it. When was he, accept my sympathy? When was the last time you spoke to Michael?
About 3 weeks back. He was here.
And what he said?
He tell me he will come back. He just come to pick coconut. He tell me he go come back. The coconut they're good. He go come by next month. You know. I never see him again.
We were just down by his house. I realized he built a very nice house. You have a nice house. There's a lot of money. There's a 100,000. Could be more than that. Yeah. Could be more than that. This here again wet. Seem very ambitious.
He just work real hard. Work from Sunday to Sunday.
He ever complain about anybody wanting to rob him?
He never tell me nothing.
How long he and his wife broke up? Fall out?
Well, you know, he don't really say nothing.
Yeah.
It's just about
2 months?
They
3
say
months?
it's 5 months now.
5 months?
Yeah. She and he break up. But he's actually, he don't really talk nothing to say. Well, he does talk and tell me problems and things.
So when they broke up, he had a girlfriend too?
Yeah. Well, I only heard that this morning. She was there last night and she could tell you, well, she could tell you the rest.
Who he went up to pick coconut to drop off the shells with?
A worker.
How many of them? Two?
They say, well, from what we hearing, they say when I got the call, they say it was one worker.
Was one worker?
Yeah. But when we first got the call, they say was the two of them got shot. Then when we keep getting calls over and over.
And you are his sister, right?
I the big sister.
You are the big sister.
Yeah. They said that one was transferred into the hospital and one died. Then they called back and they say most likely our brother was alive and he was being transported to the hospital the next day. When they do hear the third call now, they say we brother dead.
Something not adding up.
I still don't understand why.
Something not adding up because I went up there. I went to where his body was found. Just show me where. Just show me. I want somebody to show me where. Just show me from where. Where? Who waiting up here? Who lays with man in the van? Somebody lays with the man in the van. Somebody lays, even though he said come and jump out and somebody lays with him. Somebody lays with the man in the van to wait here. Because nobody waiting like a madman to kill nobody. For you to go and drop coconuts out there, and that's why it brought me. This is Hindustan, and
yeah.
Right. This is very far from. This took me about an hour to reach on by you from there. And let me tell you something. Where he was throwing those shells, somebody had to be liaising with somebody to have a gunman waiting right there. Or either, if that's not happening, it had to have a third man with them.
Because
Have you ever heard? Now, not casting aspersions on anybody. Peter and what's his next name? Bradley. Have you ever heard about anybody named Peter and Bradley?
no.
All right. Apparently, well, they used to work with him and whatnot. So we don't know.
Yesterday morning, I went to pay a bill in Gulf City. And when I passed, my husband up and said, "Sita, look, brother, we hail him out." And I said, when we go Saturday to sell out, so sit down and lime and talk to him.
Okay.
Not knowing, I saw him yesterday morning.
That would have been the last time.
That's the I'm knowing the last time I see my brother. I'm doing that. I'm going to get a call in the night that they shoot him. Because I saw him.
But you get along good with his wife?
She don't deal with, well, I maybe met her twice, to be honest.
How long they together?
Yes.
About 14 years.
And you met her twice and you're the big sister? What kind of life is her?
She come here twice. And we sit down, we talked.
And like my thing?
Yeah. But she never wanted to interact with the family. I don't know for what reason.
So you know why she break up with him?
No, we had no idea until we heard that this morning.
Ian, how you going, man?
Good man. Yeah. Okay. Something not adding up, huh? Something not adding up. Something not adding up. I don't understand. A man going to drop shells, gunman come out, shoot one man, and where that happened, they could more than run down the next man and shoot him. They could more than shoot the next man, eh?
How the next man get away?
And he say he run down. He run from quite up in the hill straight down to the Barrackpore Police Station.
And that is
and it have houses all before that. If he continue to run, it have houses. If he run down in the bush. I ain't gonna casting aspersions on nobody, but I need to know I need to get in contact with that next worker.
Sorry, brother.
Because you need justice.
We need justice for our brother.
Huh?
What are you doing?
No, I wouldn't say he's hiding, and you are.
That's the brother-in-law.
Oh, how you going, sir?
Big brother.
You're big brother-in-law. You know, I ain't saying he hiding, but something like just not adding up now.
I don't understand how my brother get shoot and he did not get
How you
shoot.
could reach if he get shoot by the temple, because I know down there.
Yeah.
Right? And if he could reach from there
All around.
to that distance, he had to be a cartoon. Because
He beat back Usain Bolt.
That's what I'm telling you.
He running faster than Bolt.
That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah, because when I went up there, it's hills, you know. This is where this boy got killed, watch. Right up there. Let me stop right up here. How a man could come from anywhere and wait in the dark and shoot a man?
Station.
It's hills, and let me tell you something. Me, I can't sense positions on nobody, but it is not like a house where a man shoots somebody and he can run behind a house. It's just
And
bush
hide.
and hills and a van. So for a gunman to shoot him at close range,
You had to make
if I come out and shoot you at close range, pow, 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 by the time you run, you remember, it have no house, it have no witness, you know.
No.
I running you down to deal with you one time.
It's only bush.
So once he pick up two, I don't know that as you run, I running you down. So I don't know, leaving the next survive if there is a sign.
Yeah, but I
You understand?
have to see who shoots.
what go on there is that is after he done sell, that is a phone call to put the gunman in place to shoot that.
Somebody lays with somebody in that van.
Yeah.
That it have no other way again. Nobody here waiting up there. I showing you, look, it have nobody. If you could go back into the video and see it, it have nobody.
I didn't where the body was found, I've been honest. Because I told my mom called me to carry she. I said, Mommy, we're not going to see the body. I said, I don't want to remember my brother
On the ground.
on the ground. I prefer remember.
But you agree with some
how
death.
I s-
All the slippers and the jersey and thing on the ground and thing.
And how much shot you?
Multiple. It is alleged. There was outfit, but if multiple times, which means to say, but why a next man get away? It's not like high bushes. It's not like high bushes, it's just grass. So he could run off. And the vehicle right there. So they had to come up to him. They had to come from a little hill, it have a little incline and just come down right there. But he was shot in the foot like really flat part. So you're asking now, but I find it real orchestrated, boy. And one man get away. Was there two persons?
Yeah, that's what they're saying. It was two of them. They say he and one of the workman went to offload the shell.
Because yesterday when we passed,
Yeah.
Was
he
two
and a
workmen?
workman,
Two workmen.
two workmen, he had a Rasta fella there with
Two
him
Rasta
and
with him
everything.
selling in Gaza.
So I call him, I say, hello.
It's called him Alu.
Yeah.
Yeah, just call him Milo down by it.
Milo Alu.
Yeah.
So I say, I tell him she think, I say, girl, go stop and talk to your brother and thing. But she said, nah, she had to, we will next week Saturday when we come down there. When we come down to sell, I will sell next door to him. They know what's that.
You sell coconut or?
Nah, you sell concrete pots. Come on and recite.
Something I write, girl. Something I write. I trying.
Take my child from me.
What justice for you, brother?
We have to get justice.
I want this justice for my child.
We have to get justice because I find that he's keeping to.
I try my best. I trying my best. But so far, it's adding up. Everybody's story not adding up. But I don't get offended by anything, eh? It was brought to my attention, and not only brought to my attention, but we were where he used to sell a little thing to, eh? And where he live in there. All right? He used to be selling a little thing.
So you owe people.
On the lows, he used to sell a little thing. I'll let you know, on the lows. All right, so cars used to come. We even got a report at that same road that activities there was going on. But I didn't know it was him, that he was the coconut man. But there were reports, police have reports, you know, about him selling stuff at his home. After his wife left, he continued. But he have a little friend, and that is it. But he was very concerned about two persons wanting to rob him. But he did mention, he mentioned the two names, but we can't say if they're responsible. He says he even tell the girl, the girlfriend, the little red-skinned girl. You ever see the girl?
We never met the girl, we heard about the girl this morning.
Right? And that's what he said. So we don't know. So just like you, auntie, just like you, big sister, just like you, brother-in-law, we're looking at wrong. But the truth will come out just now. I'm putting it together right now. Just going up in that hills up there, that add up. That timing and that somebody lazing with somebody on a phone. That somebody lazing with somebody and letting them know what time they're coming out. Somebody tell them in that van what time he coming up.
Where he
and no, he normally go there.
Yeah,
he's normally go there. And
but I
throw.
have to know what time he passed to go in.
It's a camera footage and thing. The person was waiting, battle is with you to tell me, can't go like a madman to wait up in all them bushes quite so up in the hills and sit on like a madman, a mosquito and all kind of thing. So I had to be lazy with you. Which was already reach here. We are 10 minutes away. We coming up there. We'll be there by 7 o'clock. So I don't know 6 o'clock. I start a position myself. If the person in the van text, so you have to ask where the worker phone and where his phone.
His phone in the station.
Where the worker phone?
I don't know.
Baby, you know if they stay.
You know who's the worker? We need to find out the worker.
Meet with the police and them.
We'll find, but we'll get everything. We'll get everything. We'll get everything. We'll get everything. All right. So, auntie, I'm trying my best.
Thank you.
All right. I come up here to Hindustan and just to let you know. All right. So we have to run back because we have other people are going to meet concerning this.
Yeah.
That is really something else, you know. That is really something else. And you already asked if the person who was last with him, if they swapped that person for any gunpowder residue. Something not adding up in that, you know. Well, we did make an attempt to contact Shamid. Right, and when he switched off his phone now, he sent us a location, he switched it off. But he already asked, one man dead, he was the last person in company with him. You could have held that man. I'm not saying that he's a suspect, but he should have been questioned properly. He should have been in a police station all now. But don't worry. I know what I'm doing, And also I spoke to his wife. The wife of the coconut vendor, and he had a girlfriend too, I believe. Don't worry, this weekend I have a lot to do. We have a lot to do. All those of you who are looking at us from all over the world, it's all about fighting for justice for people in Trinidad.